Hello all, today we will show you a recipe for black and white cookies which are quite famous in New York at the moment. This pastry's dough is a very nice mix between a brittle cookie and a juicy cake. The topping is a crunchy sugar icing combined with a dark chocolate frosting. You're going to need 100 grams of butter, 2 eggs, sugar and vanilla, 7 tablespoons of milk, flour, 1 pack of instant vanilla pudding powder, salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and finally 200 grams of icing sugar and 200 grams of chocolate. Start whisking the butter until it turns foamy. Then gradually add 1 egg at a time and beat the butter until it turns nice and fluffy. Next you'll add the sugar and the vanilla and continue mixing. Once thoroughly mixed, you'll add the salt, baking powder and the instant vanilla powder. Finally, you'll gradually add the flour and the milk, however not all at once, but always alternating the two ingredients. The dough should now be nice and gooey, but still buttery enough to easily get it out from the bowl. Now you will form small round dough pieces on a baking tray. We used a piping bag for this purpose. Alternatively, you can also form them using a spoon. Put the cookie dough into the oven for 20 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius and let them bake. Once you take the cookies out of the oven, they will have a flat surface on the bottom side and form a semi-round surface on the top side. Next you'll prepare the icing with the icing sugar and some water. Add a little bit of water and start mixing until it's nice and flowy. Then you can add the icing onto the flat side of the cookie and let it harden. Make sure to cover the entire flat side of the cookie with an even layer. Repeat this process with all the cookies and distribute any leftover icing amongst all the cookies. All that's missing now is the chocolate frosting. Melt the chocolate over hot water or alternatively in a microwave. Spread your melted chocolate onto half of the cookies and you're all good to go. So that's it. You can now make your delicious homemade black and white cookies. They're easy to make and also relatively easy to make look impressive. If you are craving some New York food vibes, you can now partially bring it to life in your own kitchen, even if New York is always worth a visit. Have fun and enjoy!